All right. So, man, we obviously need to work on our technical skills. So I welcome back. I hope you find the stream shortly. But I had forgotten to connect my laptop to power, and so it was working on battery, and it just ran out of battery. So, just need to remember to do these things. Yes, we are back. Rebecca's here. Awesome. Thank you.
And the audio is working.
And audio is working, so that's good.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm not sure I specified the right microphone, so hopefully... Oh, yeah. Anyway.
Don't worry about the microphone.
Yeah, we're not going to. It worked last time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, oy vey. So, I'm back. Kim is back. And hopefully you can find your way back to us. So.
Thank you, everybody, for finding us.
Yes, and we're so very sorry, but life it gets too interesting.
Live events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm on my back foot a little bit now. So
no, just breathe into it.
Yeah, exactly.
We're back.
Exactly.
Whoever was able to rejoin us has rejoined us, and that's
Yep.
We're grateful for all of you.
Exactly.
Anybody else can catch up later if need be. So anyway, if you need to access the those word games, just go to the chat in the previous one. Well, I'll just write them both down here. Word, cookies, and what's the other one?
Wordle?
Escapes.
Oh, that's the one you haven't done yet.
Wow, type much, Kim?
Oh, you were just telling me how I needed to be kind to myself, so you should be kind to you.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll try.
Yeah, you do that. I know you can.
So we've got Rebecca, Peggy, Val, Cherie, and Judy.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. Don't know if Sherry found us or made it back on and so on. We had a good group going there.
We did. Really must stay connected to power.
So you're moving on to the other part of your diptych. That's cool.
Yes. And I'm not quite sure. I didn't plan this one quite as carefully, so it's more experimental, which, might just be fine. It's definitely going to have more tearing than, in fact, some of my decollage recently that I've been working on. Stay tuned for more on that at the artist project.
Yeah.
Has had a relatively small amount of tearing, and this one is going to have more, I think. Which is...
Kal has been working so hard preparing for the artist project, I must say.
I have.
Been buried in his studio and other parts of our house that have things he needs. I can't reveal too much because some of it's meant to be revealed only at the time.
Exactly.
So, but I'll look forward to teasers in Kal's social media, especially Instagram. I don't know if anybody, we had International Women's Day last week, and I did a posting extravaganza for International Women's Day.
You were so cooking.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you caught any of it. Instagram had more than Facebook, but my official artist page on Facebook also had quite a few. I even put put 3 of them on Twitter. I tend to neglect Twitter because it's a great place for science-based art, which I do some of, but it's I find it a less responsive social medium than either Facebook or
You
Instagram.
tend to lean
Yeah.
towards Instagram, right?
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, if you're working away on your collage, don't interrupt yourself to answer this question. But if it's convenient, is there anybody here who's on TikTok, even just as a even just to look at other people's?
I do believe
TikToks.
Rebecca is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or no, at least Kirk is, but maybe
Right.
Rebecca as well. You'll let us know, Rebecca, I'm sure. So.
Wow, that's really it's kind of exciting looking.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to have enough of the hand.
I like the land in the hand.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'm thinking I'm gonna see if there's another layer that will show this gap between the fingers a little better. But in fact, yeah, maybe just partial.
Yeah.
Which might be nice.
Because the pattern in the hand makes it stand out. You know, it's kind of nice to have things submerge and emerge.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
So in fact, guys, you may upon occasion take pictures of your collages with your phone to sort of get a different look at it.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm doing sort of the same thing by looking at my monitor because I can see it a lot smaller. And that's good because when I'm looking at it this way, I only see it. But now I can sort of see, okay, can I read the hand well enough? Because I want to be able to read the hand, but I want this stuff to be, I didn't envision it being as exciting as it is here, but it is. And so I'm going to roll with that. But I do want the hand to read a little more. And I think the index finger could use a little more definition. So I'm going to see about maybe, I do like that black between the fingers. So maybe what it could be is just take a little bit of this land image off one side of the finger. If I can. It might be too well stuck. I seem to recall that the layer underneath is a brighter layer, so let's see whether I can do that, or a higher like a lighter layer. It might well be too well glued on.
But do you need it? Because that's a nice shape, right?
Which
that
one?
Black?
This one?
The thumb to forefinger?
This black shape?
Yeah.
No, I'm wondering about taking a little bit of the finger off just to have a lighter edge to.
Oh. Okay. You do what you wish, but I wouldn't.
Yeah, well, I'm hearing that. So I might just be leaving it.
Because as it is, you only have 2.5 intact fingers there. You know, so it's the one part of the hand that has a sense of continuity. Those 2.5 fingers that have the land showing through.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the proportion you fragment it more and it will actually
Right. Yeah.
start losing it.
Yeah.
I've been taking a lot of courses in the new year. I've slowed down just recently because I had to focus on singing. But
you've been busy.
One of the things I've been taking courses for is so that I can increase my output on YouTube and therefore video output on Instagram and so on. But I did just recently post a video on my channel, which you can reach, I think, just by clicking on my name in the chat. Or my profile pic, I don't know, something like that. But the reason I'm bringing it up is the video I posted is one I constructed out of various states of a digital collage that I did. Collage mixed media. It combines collage and drawing digitally. And so you guys might enjoy it. I mean, not that you're limited to collage in your interests, but it might be of special interest to anyone who would come to Collage Jam.
Well, exactly. I mean,
it's just a short video.
This is a collage meeting place. So anything that's about relating to collage would, of course, be of possible interest.
So if you have a moment, because honestly, I think it's a minute and a bit long, minute and a half long at most. I'd be very appreciative if you would watch the thing all the way through and give it a like. It would help me out a lot.
Cool.
Yeah. It will encourage me, if nothing else. It could be lonely producing. It's not like lives, right? Where you're actually interacting with people. Creating content that's you just post is, unless people like and comment, you really just feel like you're alone in the wilderness.
Yeah,
sort of.
You don't know how it's being received.
Yeah, so, exactly. Yeah. So now I have yet to master the art of the stunning thumbnail like Kal has. I so admire his thumbnails. For Collage Jam, they're enticing and they have such an identity. There's Cal's bad joke for today.
Yeah, there's my bad jokes.
Thumbnails.
With apologies.
No, we wouldn't even recognize you if you didn't do that.
No, you wouldn't.
And Rebecca notes that they're not even painted today.
They aren't.
It's giving them a breather, I guess.
Yeah. I was going to do them for today, and then I thought I'm rock climbing indoors at a gym this evening, and I thought it's pointless to do it before that. I'll do it after that. So
yeah.
So the next time.
Quick way to ruin a manicure.
Exactly. So the next time you see me, maybe.
Hey, Peggy.
Yay, Peggy's back.
Awesome. Just giving a smiley with a peace sign, holding up a peace sign. That's a nice,
awesome.
A nice emoji. I like that.
All right. How are we doing?
Well, we're actually it's after 4. It's 4 minutes
right.
after 4. So,
all right.
So what are you going to do next?
All right. So,
as
funny
our
you should
last
ask. Yeah.
steps.
I'm just gluing a couple of parts that are wanting to peel up down, and I still have a little ways to go, but I've kind of created 2 collages that I'm not sure how well they will hang together as a diptych yet or not. So what I might do is look to make a couple of color connections,
right,
between things I've torn off. I'm looking at it again on my monitor because that allows me to see it at a little more distance. And I am noticing that there are some lines that connect, and there is a sense of vertical tears.
You could build on that though.
But yeah. So what I'll probably do is, you can see the pile of stuff off to the side that's been torn off. So I'll probably go looking for a few pieces that speak this language and put maybe just a couple in here, and vice versa. And then, okay, here it is. Sometimes I don't lose things. Every once in a while. So what I did was I printed out the lyrics, and I wanted them to be fairly small. So that's why I haven't got anything very large here. Both in a couple of different fonts, and white on black, black on white, because I kind of envisioned them sort of coming up from the middle finger up towards the moon. And I don't know whether it will be an absolute straight line, whether it'll change fonts, whether it'll be a little Jig-jag is the word I was going to use. Zigzag. Like jostling. Zigzag and jostling and jig-jag.
You just coined it.
No, when I had a mole removed a little while ago, just as a precautionary thing, and the Indian doctor said it's the ones with the jiggy jaggy outlines that you have to watch out for.
Awesome.
And I just thought that's so cool, and that's where it came from, and I hadn't realized that until then. So yeah, so that's the
next steps.
Those are the next steps. Yes, exactly.
Cool.
Thank you. That's so.
Well, do you want to show your face then, or do you want to do close-ups on those, or?
I'll do both. Those are two good things to do.
Yeah.
So let me try and get that. So there you can see that's the top half. And I'm pretty happy with the way the moon feels. I think that's kind of got the right feeling. And I like that it's got some clear space around it. And then the tears are active sort of elsewhere. This is like a brayer sheet from jelly printing. So it's got some nice sort of textural brayery kind of stuff going on there. And it goes between black and blue. And then there are a few little other colors showing through just subtly.
It's too bad you can't take my course in Halliburton. That would be so much fun.
Well, if my second course doesn't run, they won't be able to keep me away. I'm going to be in your class. So, and then this is the bottom half. This is about as close as I can get while you still see the whole thing.
That's so exciting.
It is kind of exciting, and I kind of like the fact that the hand, at first I wanted the hand to be clearer, and now I kind of think it's good that it's hide and seek a little bit. So
yeah,
and it does kind of feel like there are stuff sort of either shooting up from it or down to it, or
like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Shooting webs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
So
it's good to get a proper look at it.
Yeah. So.
And Judy asks, will you join the two collages?
So sorry guys, there we go. Judy, whoa. That's a good question, Judy. I am not sure yet. I imagine that they will be two pieces and probably be. Depends whether I like it enough that I want to frame it. What I'll probably do is scan both pieces and then arrange them as a digital file so that we can I can see them together.
Yeah,
they were designed to be together. But
they could also be arranged with a gap.
Exactly. So that's that's stuff I haven't. It's further down the road than I've thought. But as far as what I know so far is that they are meant to go together. And they are part of the same piece, but separate. So, and it'll be interesting to see, like, how do I break the lyrics from one to the next too? They said to use one line, but one line was only just 5 words or so. So I chose 3 lines that sort of still not very many words or letters.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll be 1 and then 2, or 2 and then 1 breaking across. So yeah.
Cherie writes, love the idea to incorporate some lyrics.
Yes, and that's part of the brief, and that's one of the things that drew me to it for sure.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So.
And she adds, very dynamic.
Yeah, I didn't envision it being as dynamic, but that bottom half definitely became much more so, and I think that's just the collage god saying let's enliven it a bit more. So I'm going with it. So yeah. So please post your collages in Virtual Collage Jam group on Facebook.
Yeah,
and also let us know on Facebook whether you are going to submit it to the actual call. That would be great. It'd be wonderful if we could send a whole bunch of collages to their call, and maybe a few of us will end up in their publication, which would be awesome. So yeah,
that would be exciting.
Yeah, it would. So thank you so much for joining us. Sorry about the technical snafu.
Yeah, thanks for sticking with us.
Yeah, I'm really I'm sorry that happened, but tech. So and my brain. So yeah. All right. So we will see you in 2 weeks. Let me just quickly check my calendar so I can tell you when that is. We are back in 2 weeks.
It's very inspiring to have you with us. So
Yes.
thank you. Judy mentioned that it was very inspiring. Rebecca says, great afternoon. And Cherie, yeah, I haven't read the call, but I trust that Kal read it adequately to
And
know that.
it's also it's in the description, I believe, of the first, not the,
of the first video.
The first video.
Well, you know what though, Kal,
I'll put it in the second one.
Copy it
exactly,
and put it in this one too. So
yeah, so we're back on March 27th, Monday, March 27th at 2:30 p.m. And the prompt for that week will be "Go with the Flow." So you can put that in the back of your mind and start rolling that around for. I
feel like I should do a digital collage that goes with that.
I love that. I hope you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Suddenly, Kim's chat goes silent as she's busy making her own digital collages.
Yeah,
in
we'll have to get a third person to do that.
That's right. Anyway, thank you.
Kathleen's here.
Hey, Kathleen. Yeah, great to see you.
Yeah, I hope you can catch the replay. This is part 2, as you can see in the title, because we had a technical snafu.
Yes.
20 minutes ago, but yeah.
But yeah, you can catch both parts on my YouTube channel if you want to catch the earlier part. So yeah, but thank you so much for showing up. That was awesome. Yeah, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Be well, everybody.
Yeah, keep on collaging, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Bye.